I want to feel your hair right now.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever...
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
I'll take you all on!
Here I go! You're mine!
I'm on it!
Swallow blade!
See ya! Talon Storm! Tusk Cannon! Guess we gotta roll with it.
Mirage!
Excited! One more! Magna
Take
Ray!
this! See ya!
Swallow blade!
Talon Storm!
I can feel my precision improving.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. The targeting shield! Don't go charging off like that! Mirage!
Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern!
I'll run you through!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Not half bad!
Could you try to be less patronizing?
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Here,
Swallow blade!
First
See ya! Talon! Can put this to use.
What's this thing?
Get lost!
Rising Wyvern!
It's over!
Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
How's this?
I'm only getting started!
Talon Storm!
Rising Wyvern!
How's this?
Mirage!
This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us!
Rising Wyvern!
Magna Ray!
Swallow blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Should this really be here?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something. Woo-hoo!
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. opponent like this should be easy.
Excited. I'm only getting started.
Swallow blade!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Swallow blade!
Mega Ray!
Swallow blade!
There! Help this! Mega Ray!
Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Slice! Slice! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
This could be useful. Guess I misread the landing. What's this thing? What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this... a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it? I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon guards.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we? Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true. I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every...
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it. Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There are Zeugles here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Sonic Thrust!
Mega Ray!
It's on! Eat dirt! Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Take
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. Hear me! This one's
Pierce
mine.
through.
I never miss. Come on! I'll blow you to
Thrust.
smithereens!
Slash!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Ready!
You're mine!
Here
I come!
Flame of Fury!
You're
If
finished!
it's in the sky, it's
Take
mine.
this!
There! Finish it!
Take
Mega
this!
Ray!
Slash!
Where are you going?
Sonic Thrust! Slash!
I'm ready! Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade! Pierce through! You're mine!
Flame of Fury! This one's mine!
Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern!
There!
Mirage!
How's this? Mega Ray!
Eat dirt!
Ugh.
Slash! Rising
Mega Ray!
Wyvern! Mirage!
If it's in the sky, it's
Pierce
mine!
through! This one's all mine! Rising Wyvern!
Hear me! Flame of
Mirage!
Fury!
Sonic Thrust!
This one's mine!
Pierce through!
A hard-won victory. You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view? What's this thing? So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
Right, here goes! Well, now how about this? Come and face me! That buzzing is driving me mad!
Take it! I'm only getting
It
started.
got fired!
I've got this!
Right.
Let a marksman handle it!
Sonic Thrust! All yours! Pierce through!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without
Rising
you
Wyvern.
reminding me.
Nicely done, Xion.
You're
Eat
slapped.
dirt!
Step it up.
Yeah, you got it.
Right.
Rising Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Way.
Sonic thrust!
Burning!
You're out! You're finished! I'll take you all on! You're on! Take this!
Flame of fury!
It's over!
Burning strike!
Rising Wyvern!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You're mine! You're finished!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Here, let me
You're
help!
ours! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're ours!
You're mine!
Pierce through!
This could be useful.
No choice! Strike! Try harder!
Burning
Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Here I go! I'm only getting insects to
Damn it!
stay on the
Take
ground!
this! You're finished!
Here I go!
Pierce
You're
through!
mine!
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine!
There! Got it!
It's over!
It's over!
Take this! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Magna Ray!
Pierce through! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
It's over!
Rising Wyvern! You're ours! It's over!
I'm only
Here I
getting
come!
started! This
Take
one's
this!
mine!
You're finished!
Hear me! This one's mine!
You're ours! You're mine!
Take it!
You're ours!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renan, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renans know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. Well, off we go.